Welcome back to another edition of the Cryptosaurus. As you can see, we are again on Ethereum and we are past 60% by 1 month. This is the price change in 1 month. Don't be fooled. It would be a little too good if it's only by the day. $387 at the moment. This video is kinda a sequel to our last video, so please check it out. As we announced, today we are doing technical analysis on Ethereum, but versus Bitcoin, king of crypto, not versus USD. That we did yesterday. Beside that, we're gonna take a look at top coins in the crypto land and see if we can get any conclusions of it. So if that interests you, stick around. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, our top 10 coins bar market cap. We are having a green day, nice. But just look at number 5. It used to be Bitcoin Cash. Today, the almighty Chainlink has took place with $17. Change in the 24 hours. Look at this, 31% in 1 day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a financial advice, as you can read in the disclaimer in the description of every my video. But regarding Chainlink, I would advise you to start making an exit plan, because this growth of Chainlink that we're seeing in the past few weeks, even months, is gaining its peak momentum. This, in my opinion, is not sustainable. When any of the top 10 coins gain more than 30% in 1 day, something is fishy. Okay, I might be wrong, but don't think so. Caution is advised. It's just a side note from me to you. And now let's get to the technical analysis part of our video and let's see what's going on Ethereum versus Bitcoin on the monthly scale. So on this chart of Ethereum, every candle represents 1 month, going from 2015 till this day. At the beginning, let's do some price action analysis. No lines, just naked charts. First of all, in 2015, we made our low. In the year 2016, we made our high. After that, in 2016, by the end of it, we made our first higher low, generating an uptrend with its following higher high in the July of 2017. Next, we had our higher low, so an uptrend is now in progress. But then something interesting is happening, and we didn't make higher high as we should in a healthy uptrend, but a lower high, indicating that we might be in some trouble. This is the beginning of 2018. And the trouble came because our next low last year was lower low than the previous one. Let me point that out. As you can see, for an uptrend we needed a higher low, but we made a lower low. What's next to happen is probably we will make another lower high, in my opinion. Let's just make it simple like this, because it would be too bullish to expect our previous high of the 2018 to be taken out like that. it would take a much more momentum to do that. What is needed for our trend to change and generating an uptrend after this downtrend is we need a higher low. It could be something like this, and the only requirement is to be higher than this low. This would create a momentum and a new uptrend. If that happened, don't be surprised when you see a move like this. It is possible, and in my opinion, probable. Let's move on. Why don't we use our favorite professor, Mr. Fibonacci, and use a tool, this time not retracement but extension, to see a projection and the power of it, and to see can we predict something, some future prices, and has it happened already in the past. Check it out. First of all, let me show you what we will do. We will use this low, this high, and this low as a new trend that we will use extension on. And there it is, our extensions from this move and the retracement of it. The thing that I want to point out to you is, by this move, we could predict this peak 2017. Because as you can see, it gave us a clear top at the level of 423.6%. Pretty interesting, huh? These are normal Fibonacci extension levels: 161.8, 261.8, 361.8, and in this case 423.6. This is the lines that we will be using in our future analysis, and as you can see, it proved us right. Now we will not go on any level of support and resistance that this tool has shown us by this technique. Just a quick detail: we made a bounce, and our last level of resistance, the last level of support, 23.6%, retracement from that move. What is currently happening? Well, to have a clearer picture, we will draw some support and resistance lines for a better analysis. We will make our support and resistance line at 78.6, because this is the place where we are currently. On behalf of that, let's make a line of support or resistance at our 100% of this move. Also, let's draw one below at 61.8, something like this. Now let's erase the Fibonacci. This is what we get: a clearer picture. You can see, as I already mentioned, that we are at that support line. That was a very big resistance in all this area in 2018. It also make a resistance in the year 2016, and in 2017 you see that we broke it with fears. If we are to be bounded by these two trend lines that we are currently in, you can see that there is a clear support below us in all of these instances that we mentioned earlier. That is below us. If we break it, what's beneath us? What's above us? On this line, clear support that we could again expect resistance. Okay, those are horizontal lines of support and resistance. Let's head to some patterns to see where we stand in that context. First pattern that I will draw to you is a pretty simple one, but the one that is also powerful and that you probably already heard about. So, do you recognize what it is? It's a falling wedge pattern, a bullish pattern. As you can see, it played bullish scenario. Right at the February of this year, you see that this wedge provided multiple support touches, so it's pretty valid in my opinion, and we could discuss it. After the breakout, we only had upside move, and in my opinion, upside of Ethereum versus Bitcoin is expected in the future also. What makes this breakout a valid breakout in my opinion? Well, check a look at the volume, at the confirmation. Do we have it? And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have it, because the largest volume in the history of this chart is right after the breakout. That is confirming that this is valid breakout and not some fake out. Of course, now hindsight is always 2020. It's easier to talk in retrospective, but this could provide us useful information in the future to spot something before it happened. Always use volume for confirmation of the move, not as a sole indicator. You're still not convinced in the bullish scenario versus Bitcoin from Ethereum. Okay, then I will give you my final pattern, my gift for you, my favorite parallel channel. As you can see, we made a resistance out of this channel. We made a support multiple times from this channel, and at the moment the channel is broken. Can it be more bullish than this? If we get above this trend line, above this channel, that is ultra bullish. Our ultra bearish scenario would be close this month's candle inside this channel. Then problems are waiting for us in regarding from Ethereum to Bitcoin, not in regard of Ethereum versus USD. One thing I would like to point out to you before we leave, and that is the only thing that bothers me of this breakout, and that is low volume. But also take into consideration that it's only past 13 days from this month of August, and the volume could came. Also check out the median line of this parallel channel. It served as a resistance many times for a few months in a row, and after it was broken, this is when this median line was broken, right on the month that we discussed. It was breaking out of our falling wedge, and this is the place of the highest volume in history of Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Everything here should be taken lightly. You know that in trading and investing, the things can turn around in a few days. At the moment, we are bullish. Regarding the future developments, we can start being bearish if the price action is telling us that. Now I'm wondering, do you like this idea? And what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. For future updates, subscribe to my channel. And one note before we leave, and that is, if you have any other suggestions of or wishes for this type of technical analysis or content that I'm providing, please suggest it in the comments. Maybe I will make something out of it. I don't know. I'm not here just for myself and for my analysis. I'm here also for you. Your opinion matters. Think. And until the next video, the Cryptosaurus is roaring with you.